Over the years, our built environment programs have become increasingly concerned with our planetary and social pressures. That has always been at the backdrop of our programs, but increasingly those have come to the forefront of our programs.
The course is always changing. The overall structure of the course, the residential weeks and the self-paced learning in between the residential weeks hasn't really changed since the inception. But in terms of the talk content, responding to global issues, all of that evolves every year. So no year is the same as the year before. And in a way, it's always changing and adapting.
We urgently need well-informed, joined-up decision-making right across the system, from the financing, the design and development, the construction, the use and the maintenance of the built environment.
We're very proud and looking forward to marking our 30th anniversary as a course. Historically, the course has been called Interdisciplinary Design for the Built Environment. As we look forward to the next 30 years, we're moving to a new name, Sustainability Leadership for the Built Environment, which reflects the core leadership competencies, the development of those competencies that we think are essential to the future of the built environment sector.
Leadership has always been core to our work. It's always been core to this programme. But now we think it's the time to really make that explicit, to make it very clear that this programme is about leadership, because that's what the world needs.
Currently, this year, the 30th year of the IDBE course, Fiona Cousins, who was in cohort 2, she is the president of the Chartered Institution of Building Services Engineers. And coincidentally, this same year, Tanya Tahouk, who was in cohort 11, she is the president of the Institution of Structural Engineers. It isn't just Tanya and Fiona who've done well. I want to say that everybody who's been through the course, in whatever way, has benefited. Some of them have gone on to accelerated promotion within their firms, just as forecast. Some have used their dissertations to maneuver themselves into academia. Some have set up new businesses, again, very often based on partly the work they've done on the course and partly the increasing confidence they've gained through coming through the course.
I do want to reiterate how impressive I find the achievements are of the various cohorts who have been through the IDBE course. Not just the two presidents that we have at the moment, but many people who've set up companies and become leaders in their design companies, both architects and engineers.
I feel that now we're in this really important place to look at the next 30 years. How can we continue to be relevant, meaningful, and important to people, and how are we going to shape that? So to celebrate our 30 years, obviously we have our name change, which represents, I think, the goals of the program, not just to bring about change, but to recognize what it takes to bring about that change, individual leadership and leadership capabilities for people to drive the change forward, to have the strength and fortitude to put themselves out there and do things differently, and give them the support and skills that they need. And I think to mark this occasion, we want to celebrate with all of our alumni, but we also want to talk to industry and ask them, what's going on? Where are we now? What do you think is needed in the next 30 years? How are we going to get there? And especially, what skills and training do you need? Because again, like I said, people have been out of school. They just work. You get into a routine, you get into a rut. And so we can't keep doing what we've always been doing and expect that we're going to get different results. We need to give people space and opportunity to change. And so to celebrate 30 years, we really want to know from industry, from professionals, what do you need to change and how can we help you achieve that?